N.R.T. here, guys. So as you can see, I got my 84 square body shed right here. And here's the original door. So, the previous owner got this repainted. $12,000 paint job is what they said. It looked nice from 300 feet away, but when you got up to it, the first things I noticed was this crap right here. And if you're in auto body, you know exactly what this is. If you look, that is tons and tons of filler or Bondo. So that's why this truck's getting completely redone. The whole paint job. I shit you not, excuse my language, but 3 5-gallon buckets full of filler that came off of this bed alone. Now the bed wasn't cracked at all. The bed was fairly in decent shape, but I don't like this color anyway, and I'm gonna change it completely over. And when I began to remove this, I noticed a pretty thick amount of filler all the way down this, and there was dents all the way through this, and there is still some. I spent months with my little hammer and my little dolly thingy that goes behind the hammer. I just went around and pounded out all dents. So we're to the point on this thing where it's the bed's almost completely dent free. I got a couple more to do, I found, but it's almost completely dent free. Now, of course, I don't have a sandblaster, and at the time I just went around it with a wire wheel. I tried a torch and a scraper and paint stripper and all this other crap. I think I'm gonna either sandblast it completely or take it to a guy over in Eugene, I'm in Oregon, that chemical dips these in acids, and it removes all the crap off of them. But I gotta talk to him about a price, because his website says that for just the panels it'll be like almost $3,000, and I don't know if that's correct or not. It doesn't say the Pacific Year truck, it just says single cab truck. So I gotta talk to him to see what it exact cost, because I ain't gonna pay no $3,000 for that. I just don't have that type of money laying around. So sandblasting might be the best option, or a paint stripper, but now that there's bare metal and it's rusty, you're gonna have to treat that. It's just surface rust. It's an extremely solid truck. There's really no rust repair on this thing. There's a couple spots. There's one little spot in the gutter on the bottom on the passenger side that's a little messed up, and then drawing the spot welds out on the windshield, I gotta fix some of that. But besides that, it's a pretty straight truck. It just needs a good paint job on it. It's the 6.2 Detroit diesel with a big side winner. Look at that. Okay. Get that off. That's moving. Look at that. Look at that. Now we're cooking. See if I get a big piece. Looky at all that filler break off. Right there. So I'm gonna have to completely gut this door. Also the driver's side window thingy stripped out, so I gotta replace it. So I'm gonna completely gut the doors. Then I'm gonna pick away at this binder. I might go ahead and sandblast it. I eventually am gonna sandblast the truck, but I don't have a sandblaster yet, and there's no local sandblasters in these. That'd be a hefty bill to have one come all the way to do this. Let's find one local. Look at this. Look at that. Tons. Just tons of binder. I'm guessing probably I'm going to get another 5-gallon bucket between just the doors. That's the one I'm looking at. But this ain't no $12,000 paint job. And if that guy really paid that, he got taken to the bank on it. And I feel bad for him. But not only that, but how could you sell someone how could you charge someone $12,000 for a paint job? And it's like this. How could you let this crappy of a paint job leave your shop? I would be embarrassed. I mean, this is how filler gets a bad rep. And I mean, when I'm all said, now you have to use filler. You just have to. Sometimes you ain't gonna get the body 100%, but you can get it 99% to the point you only use about a quart of filler, or maybe 2 quarts, not 5 or 10 gallons worth of filler. And instead of actually, let's pound in out all these dents. So let's just all fill them in and make it a half-ass paint job. And yeah. So lots of work to do on this thing. I got the cab halfway unbolted. The bed's already been unbolted. I pulled the bed off. I got to empty all the doors and crap. I was going to put doors from a Suburban on it, but I'll put them back on the Suburban. One of them got a little crunch to it, so I got to fix that if I'm fixing my Suburban, but that's nothing compared to this. So just lots of body work ahead of me, and I want to get this in primer soon. So it's going to look so nice to get all this crap off of it. And it's two-tone. You got the teal looking color here, then you got the white. I don't know if I'm going to do the two-tone. I think I might just do it one-tone. I think I'm going to go completely gloss black or a blue. Or I might do a black here and a blue there, or vice versa. Or I might put black stripes down it, or something of those lines. Or there's traditional square body where it's like right there where it's two-tone and that black and then top blue or something like that. So yeah, that's me going on and ranting about a crappy auto body shop out of Portland. I don't have no names, but whoever it is, you know, if you watch this video, you know if you painted this truck, and shame on you if you're the one that painted this truck. Shame on you. So, yeah. Of course, my paint job's not going to be no $12,000 paint job, but it'll be a lot better than this. So, yeah. Catch you guys on the next one.